These guys have been getting it done pretty much everywhere in the midst of a good stretch here. Back home again. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. Smith checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Livingston in for Derrick Rose. And then for Charlotte, Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Jones. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Lamb. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Jeremy Lin is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Kaminsky. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Batum in at the 4 slot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Kidd-Gilchrist against Butler. And a wide open look for Walker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 7. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. I mean, they're being way too...
And here's Walker. An 11-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose and Snell teaming up in the backcourt, and it's Smith in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks put forth a nice effort. He picked up 5 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Hornets leading by 8. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And good on the basket. Book it. 6 points for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Lamb passes to Kidd-Gilchrist.
And a moment here to see the numbers on Derrick Rose. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music. Kidd-Gilchrist having a good one. He has 8 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
And there's the 3-second violation. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 5th, Jeremy Lamb.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Screen by Jefferson. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And it's Walker penetrating. No luck. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance. And road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
On the wing, Jones hands it from downtown. Jones has got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Rose kicks to Smith.